What is going on, my gamers? Welcome back to yet another battle commentary. Just to quickly get the formalities out of the way really quick, if you would like to take part in any of these battles, because these are all against viewers, then be sure to head over onto DLive. There's a link in the description. Be sure to click on that, give the channel a follow, you'll know when I go live, and all you have to do is sit in the stream, wait for me to announce the password and try and get in. I do try and get different people in every single time I fight, so, you know, chances are, if you don't get into the first one, you'll get into the second one. If you don't get into that one, you'll get into the third one. If you keep not being able to get in because you know you can't get in there quick enough, and if I have some people that have already been in a couple of battles, I'll just say, hey, do you mind leaving just so this guy can join? And more often than not, people are very understanding. My chat is extremely kind. I appreciate it very much. If you don't want to make a DLive account, that's totally fine. Just join the server on Discord. Again, link it in the description. All you have to do there is just keep an eye on the announcements channel. I let you know when a video goes live and let you know when I go live on DLive, and all you have to do is just head into the stream from there. You don't even need an account to do it. Excellent. So today we have the Tomb Kings versus the Tomb Kings. This is the final battle of the stream I did over the last weekend. I don't know when this video is going out, but I did it over a weekend. And it was a kind of a gimmick hammer. We both kind of agreed, you know what, we'll just go all large units. So my adversary over here has brought 1 unit of Necropolis Knights, 3 units of Ushabti, a Hero Titan, the Sphinx of I can't pronounce, another Necrosphinx, a Tomb Scorpion, a Necrotect on his mount, and a Cetra the Imperishable on the Chariot of the Gods. I elected to bring 3 Ushabti as well, a couple of Necrosphinxes, no Arrowa, because I always forget about Arrowa. They're really good. I really should remember them more often. I also brought 2 Bone Giants, being led by High Queen Cleda on her mount, a Necrotect, not on any mount, and 2 units of Necropolis Knights with halberds. And we'll just see how this one pans out. So immediately, I obviously have the ranged advantage because, you know, I have all my Bone Giants. I can start firing onto all these units. Unfortunately, that's not really too much damage there on a Necrotech. That's not exactly the ideal target. I decided to target the Sphinxes. I'm just going to call it the fancy Necrosphinx from now on because I can't pronounce that word. And I'm getting some fantastic, there's some great damage on both of these guys, but that thing, it just has so much armor, it does not die. Seriously, it just doesn't die. Now, the Ushabti are kind of having a ranged duel here. They're just kind of firing at each other and seeing who can take out the other one first. Now, he has, again, brought the Chosen of the Gods, Ushabti Greatbows, so he's got the advantage here, just because he brought the Arrowa that I keep forgetting about. He's also moving up these Chosen... Not these Chosen? Where did the Chosen come from? He's also moving up these Necropolis Knight halberds, so I move my Kerian War Sphinx over there to try and, you know, box him in and make him attack the Kerian War Sphinx before he attacks any of my Ushabti. Now, his entire anti-large hit squad over here is so effective in this battle. I cannot stress it enough. This was a severe outplay. Now, I move my Necrosphinx in, to try and attack it, but he brings in 2 Necrosphinxes, a Tomb Scorpion, Cetra, and the Necrotect. I start moving Cleda to try and assist, but oh my god, we're absolutely getting slaughtered here. The Bone Giants are still firing into this clump, desperately trying to get some hits on that fancy Necrosphinx. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. Now, I start to notice that he's left his Ushabti pretty much undefended, so I start to move my Necropolis Knights with halberds around to try and intervene. I'm also trying to intervene with this one because those Necropolis Knights are starting to charge into my Ushabti. I'm not a big fan of that. My halberds obviously have the advantage here because they have more anti-large armor piercing damage. Unfortunately, they do still manage to charge and stop them from firing, which is very upsetting indeed. I did not like that. Fortunately, my other unit of Necropolis Knights with halberds are managing to get around and will be able to charge the back lines of the enemies here. Unfortunately, I'm getting absolutely slaughtered in this large duel over here. My Necrosphinx is getting slaughtered. The fancy Necrosphinx is taking basically no damage. And Cetra, the Imperishable, and the Tomb Scorpion are now running wild in my Ushabti Greatbows and my Necrotect. I only have 1 unit of Ushabti Greatbows that are still currently firing and 1 Bone Giant, so we shut down basically all of my range units. They did an excellent job this battle. I can't really complain. I got absolutely outplayed. It's just how it is. Now Cleda is alone here fighting against the fancy Necrosphinx, and also a Necrotect. I'm starting to move my Necrotect back just so to keep him alive so he can do some of his healing abilities. It's not quite a spell, is it? Yes, he's desperately trying to move back. Meanwhile, all of my units are getting slaughtered. I managed to shut down these Necropolis Knights, but they already broke my units with Ushabti, so it's not really, you know, it's not really getting much value out of it now. They're just... He's already done what he needed them to do. Now, my unit of Necropolis Knights with halberds are charging down the Ushabti here and stopping them from firing, and Death embraces my lord, and it's so damn fast. Like, literally, I forgot about it now, but I'll try and go back in a replay and see what happened. I'll put it on screen. But I looked 1 second, she was at 1 health, she was like full health, and then I look another second and she gets slaughtered. So I was very upset with that, and it was kind of the nail in the coffin for the rest of this battle because, you know, these guys are already at critical binding and that lord's dying, so it's just, yeah, it's not good. The only unit still firing are the Bone Giant, the Ushabti Greatbows, but if you look at them, yeah, they're not firing. I don't know why they're not. I think it's just because there's so many of my friendly units, there's nothing they can really shoot at cleanly. but they're not really firing at anything. Fortunately, I do manage to score some kills with my Necropolis Knights halberds. They are shutting down the enemy Ushabti here, very uncontested, and they are slaughtering them. Unfortunately, it's about all that they can do because everything else is dying. The Bone Giant's dying, my last Necrosphinx is dying, this Bone Giant's about to get slaughtered because all of these guys are... Ugh, they're just slaughtering my Ushabti and my Necrotect. Again, the Ushabti are just kind of saying not firing anything. It's very unfortunate indeed. Yeah, we're getting slaughtered. It's not going well, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Fortunately, I do manage to completely crumble one of the Ushabti Greatbow units over here, so as soon as I notice, I start to move them back to attack these guys, because, you know, the Chosen of the Gods are also starting to crumble, so I want to quickly take these guys out and move up here and see if I can do anything to charge into the backs of these and take them out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, the enemy Necrotex has now gotten to my Ushabti Greatbows, which are quickly falling to pieces, along with my Necrosphinx, my Bone Giant. Pretty much everything I have over here is now lumped into me with this anti-large hit squad and is getting annihilated. The Bone Giant there is crumbling, this is crumbling, everything is crumbling. My hopes, my dreams, my will to live, it's all going straight out the window, folks. My Necrosphinx there, completely disintegrating. My Bone Giant is on its last little bit of leadership. This Bone Giant's already crumbling, and against two Necrosphinxes, one of them being the fancy one, and a Tomb Scorpion, yeah, he stands no chance. It's an absolute slaughter. My Necropolis Knights finally getting back, but it's not really going to be enough. Like, what can they do? This guy has 12,000 health. They're not going to be able to touch him. Cetra also have 3,000 health. Like, in the time they have, they just, well, they don't have it. They don't have enough time to do anything useful. A couple of them go off and attack the Necrotech there. Very interesting strategy. Not sure how I feel about it. Basically, everything on my map is crumbling. You know, these guys, even though they're not involved in any battle, the entire army is just completely destroyed. There we go, army losses. And army losses for an army like this, they're not retreating, but they are just falling to pieces, turning to dust, and there we go. I get absolutely eviscerated. Excellently played there from my adversary. Brought way more anti-large than I did, than I thought I needed, and it paid off. Let's get to the stats. So as you can see, it's a relatively low kill count for both of the sides, actually. You know, the most kills I got was 14, the most he got was 11, and that was on Cetra. But I just got eviscerated. Look, he had way less units than me because he had the Tomb Scorpion, the two anti-large units, especially with that, with the Sphinx and the Hero Titan. The Hero Titan is such an underrated unit because it doesn't seem to really find a place in many armies, but when it gets there, it just sticks around so long because it has such a large health pool. It can do so much damage. It's also really cinematic. But yes, he utilised those extremely well. I think I should have probably left the Bone Giants at home and brought probably something a little bit more like this, or anything really. But my halberd play, I was pretty pleased with that. I managed to get into the backlines. I think if my army had been strong enough to withstand the battle that was going on, then I might have been able to actually, you know, get some value out of these guys and take down those Ushabti and get back before everything died. But unfortunately, I did not. So very well played to Nando there. He completely dominated me in the final battle of the stream, as seems to be my tradition. You know, it's the last battle. You gotta leave him with me being upset at losing. But no, it was great fun, and GG to everyone involved. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't enjoy, then be sure to leave a dislike and a comment on anything that I could do to improve. I would appreciate that oh so very much. If you want to take part in these streams, I'll reiterate again. Head on over to DLive, link in the description. Follow the channel. You'll just see when I go live. All you have to do is watch, listen for the password, and join in. Again, I always try and get different people into my battles, so if you know you're not getting into any battles, just put a comment in the chat and I'll see it and I'll be like, okay guys, wouldn't you mind leaving so this guy can join, because you know you guys have been in before, and they will be more than happy to. The chat is very, very kind. These streams are so much fun, and I can't wait to do more. If you want to see more videos like this, more battle replays, more, you know, campaigns, more pretty much anything to do with Total War, I do guides, I do the Monday videos, which try and make into, you know, kind of lists, but with also some kind of vague humour and charisma. You know, there's much as I can possibly muster up. Then be sure to hit subscribe so you can stick around for that and not miss a video. I'd appreciate that oh so very much, I would. But yes, I believe that just about wraps up everything. So for now, I've been COLONELDAMNEDERS, and I'll see you next turn.